Welcome back to Big Rock Overland. My name's Corey, and in this video, we're going to be talking about the brand new Hcalory Toolbox 2S diesel heater. It's an 8 kilowatt diesel heater. Now, I'm super excited, and full disclosure, they did send me this unit for testing because they actually invited us to help collaborate on the design of this new model. There's a lot of really cool features. Let's dive right on in. First things first, this is not everything that it comes with. It does come with an exhaust tube, a filtration tube to help with the inlet, and a little muffler that comes with it. But these are the pieces that I'm keeping, and then these are the pieces that I bought in addition. I will give you a full parts list down below in case you want to gather these parts yourself. We now have a 6-liter tank, and this thing can burn on low for 50 hours, which is just insane on low. That's crazy. Now, it does pull a little bit of power. Initially on startup, you're looking at about 100 to 150 watts, but then once you've got it running on low, you're looking at only 3 to 5 watts. Now, one thing that you will notice when you go to run it that you can't see outright right now is that they upgraded the oil pump for more silent, noise-free running. This thing is super cool. You just turn this on, and it is rechargeable. It does have a little 5-volt input USB-C on the bottom of it right here. If I can get the camera to focus, there we go. And as you can tell right here, you may have noticed it has a built-in CO2 sensor, which is awesome. And that was definitely one of the things that we proposed to them that would be a great addition for this unit. Now, this doubles as a thermostat, and you can actually keep this in your tent instead of the faceplate, and this will help regulate your temperature. You can adjust the temperature up and down from here manually, and all kinds of other things. You can change the mode on it, everything. This thing is gonna be freaking awesome. Now this unit costs about $220, somewhere in there, and with our discount code, it'll save you 20%. I'll include a link to find the product and the discount code in the description down below. When you click on the link to find the product, make sure you select the 2S version. There are 2 different versions you'll see on their Amazon store page right now. This unit will be out later this week. It also comes with an app on the phone. I'm going to show you that, make it all super easy for you. So let's get this outside, and I'm going to plug it up and kind of show you exactly how I would set it up if I were getting this ready for my tent. Now, I don't really care to run the actual muffler exhaust system on this. It doesn't make that much noise, and it's not that big a deal. It's not going to hurt anything. They do say that it needs to be ran, the exhaust does need to be ran straight out or downwards. So I've got this little 90-degree elbow. We're just gonna put that on there right there and point that straight down. Let me move this over just a little bit so it's not gonna blow onto the box or anything like that. There we go. And now let's get the hose put on here, excuse me. And now let's get the dryer vent hose put on here. Now, I use a 3.5 to 2.5 silicone step down. This is meant for high heat application. I'll include a parts list in the description down below. All right, so now that it's turned on, or plugged in I mean, let's turn it on. And let's change the level here. Okay, it's set at 70, so it's on temperature sensing at the moment. Let's maybe see if we can change this to the fan mode. There we go. So I'm gonna run this all the way on low, but let's get this heated up real quick and see how it does. I'm super interested to see how quiet this thing is versus the previous model. Wow. It's a little loud out here because of everything else, but I can barely hear the clicking sound. Let's open this up and see if it's even louder. I don't know if you can hear that, but that is really, really quiet. Everything is so nice and neatly put in here with no issues. It looks very clean. All right, while this thing is booting up, let's dive into the app and see what that's about. All right, so you'll go to your app store, type in Hcalory. There's the one right there. I already have it installed, so let's get that opened up. And you'll see your screen that's just like this. Now I'm gonna hit the little plus sign up here to add device. There's my heater right there. Bluetooth connection successful. Perfect. Check that out right there. Boom. Gear level 1. Now this has high altitude mode, has auto on off features, and you can adjust by temperature, or you can adjust the fan setting just all within the app. This app is really well designed. It's super intuitive and easy to use, and I've never had any issues with this at all. As you can see right here, you can tell what your elevation is and what the ambient temperature outside is. Now if you click on the change modes here, you can change it from temperature to gear ratio. So I can change it and turn the gear all the way down to 1, which is on low if I want to, or if I want to have it set to a temperature, I can just turn it on temperature mode, and now it'll run at 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And you can change, see how hot this thing will go. Alright, so it says it stops at 104 degrees. It's still not that loud at all. I can barely hear the pump clicking right now as it is. In fact, I can barely even hear the fan on this thing. Let's open this up and see if you can hear it better. You can hear it clicking a little bit better, but it's still extremely quiet. They really did a great job with this. Alright, you can see here that the key fob says that it is 92 degrees outside. Let's go ahead and power this unit on and see what we can do with it. 70 degrees. Let's turn that down. There we go. Okay, so now let's set it down to fan mode. Or on low, I mean, and see what happens there. Oh my god, I know y'all can't feel it, but this thing is so hot, it's literally heating the back porch. That's just crazy, man. You can feel it. I walked inside for a little bit and came back outside here, and it was ridiculously hot.
I feel like this one's definitely better than the last one.
What do you think about the noise? Do you think it's quieter?
Well, you don't hear the clicking from the pump. You can hear
the blower.
You can hear the blower, but
so what they're claiming is that it's ultra quiet because they changed out the oil pump, which is what you're hearing. It made a difference, didn't it?
It made a big difference.
So if you're in the market for a new diesel heater, make sure you check out the new Hcalory Toolbox 2S. Thank you for watching. That's going to be it from us. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the trails.